Okay. So now video. Let's just see if this works here. Video's off. Right. Video. Then we should be live. Right? Do we have any guests?
Nope,
Nope.
I've logged in so I can tell on my end if that happens.
Okay. I'm going to call the North Hero Select Board to order May 4th, 2026 at 5:15 PM. Are there any adjustments to the agenda? Hearing none. Approve bills for payment. Any questions?
I'll make the motion that we accept the warrant of $2,327,350.77.
All right, Claire makes the motion.
I'll second.
Frank seconds. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. I will send this around. So now we,
It's on the back, it's right there. If you flip it over. Yep.
all right, this is the time for public comment that we can reference for future select board. Initial discussion there at future select board meetings. Is there any public comment?
Public comment?
Am I on?
Do you have any public comment? No?
Just-
Okay.
Okay,
Am I on the list?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Oh,
Fire-
no, we have Chip.
what? Oh, Chip is.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Chip.
Good evening. I'm here to make a presentation to the select board of a guide to the North Hero natural areas. And I prepared this with my wife Ann for the library, a Zoom thing. And I thought I would give it to the town. I checked with the town clerk. She said she'd be glad to put it in the office, next to the white chair, not the one at the bottom of the stairs, but the one in the office.
Yes.
And it's got lots of pictures, and it talks about the 5 natural areas in North Hero, the Camp Ingalls, Butternut Hill, this North Heroes State Park, Knights Point State Park, and the Island Line and Pilots. And so it's a fairly extensive review of all the different ecosystems that are in the area. And I thought that the town would appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And our condolences.
Very nice.
Thank you very much, thank you very much for recognizing Ann. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is going to be available with the Historical Society and in the library. And I will send a PDF to Corinne, and she can send it to you.
Awesome.
Super.
Chip, I want to mention, the other day I was walking with a friend and we went by a little pool and she goes, "Oh, look at all the water." I said, "It's a vernal pool." And I got that from you.
Well, this is the time, yeah. So I appreciate it, and I'm glad to have been able to provide this.
Okay, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Chip.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Okay. Fire station and public works garage progress report. We all have Andy's progress report. We do have an update there on the contaminated soil, so if you gentlemen there want to just make it brief. Hit the high points, no low points.
Past the low points, right? I think so. So the month was filled up with a lot of work dealing with the contaminated soils issues, which came up again after we got the test back for the contents of the pipe that the site work contractor had excavated during the demolition of the garage, and it was found to contain some pretty damaging heavy metals, but in very small amounts. We went searching for it and ended up finding it entirely on the property of the town, which alleviated any issues we had with our neighbor to the east. The pipe has come out. The pipe is waiting to be disposed of. We don't have disposal costs yet. It's disposed of in a different way than the soils are. The soils are sent down to New Hampshire. They are incinerated. The pipe has to go in, it has to be put into 55-gallon drums, and then it has to be taken to a special disposal facility. Don't know what that cost is yet. I had estimated a total of $7,000 in addition to what we had noted. I think it would be less than that because we're under $3,000 for the civil work and the work by Verteer in addition to the $35,000 we had. So I don't think we're gonna run $4,000 for disposal, but we may, that's a number we should have. We'll have at this point.
Okay. Thank you.
You wanna talk about the progress of the building?
Oh, yeah, now you can really see progress on the site, obviously, as you drive by.
didn't make it there today, but their framing was done on the fire station. Probably the wall sheathing is close to being done now. And they'll be moving over to the garage later on this week. Roof trusses are scheduled to be delivered, I think, on Thursday of this week, so they'll probably go up next week, so very good progress.
And then they're gonna move on to the fire station.
Correct.
Yep, excellent. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Mhm.
Any other questions there for Andy or Don?
Did we get the permit from the state yet? Wasn't there, weren't we waiting for a permit from the state? And I think it was about the soils or.
No, so, the way the state operates is that basically their agent is Vorterre. Vorterre works on behalf of the state, so as soon as we contracted with Vorterre, Vorterre notified the state that there was a spill, that there were contaminated soils. The state's been apprised of this all the way through. The state still has the capacity to come back and ask for additional work, though it appears highly unlikely because Vorterre is not going to recommend that. So it should be, once we get the test back on any final tests that are open, it should be that the state closes the file and that there's just a notation in the land records, and that's all that is left over at the end. We didn't have to do any sort of remediation for the contaminated soils that were actually left inside the footprint of the building because there were some. And then the other good news is they have both excavated for the water line and for the new paved area, which required them to dig down about 2 feet to put in new materials. They encountered no contaminated materials at all. So I believe that we are out of the contaminated soil issue because we're basically out of the ground at this point. We realize there's nothing else we have to do with the ground.
Excellent. Okay, moving on, Public Works, Tracy is not able to make it there, but just as you all know there, he did receive his certificate there for flagging. So, which is excellent. A little tough to flag and do work at the same time there if it's only one person, but anyway, he can direct others. So, moving on to Capital Improvement Planning Committee. We have a new appointment. And this is to fill the remainder of a 3-year term, and this is Adam Lachlan. All right, I don't know Adam. I'm not sure if. No. Okay, you? No?
I do now. There were 2 interested applicants and they both came to the last CIP committee meeting. And they both had about a 15-minute discussion with the group. And the board unanimously offered to put Adam's name forward. He is, I'm kind of blanking. All I can remember is he's a Marine because that's what my daughter is. I was like, oh, but he's also in the Grand Isle Fire Department and he has some experience in finance. And he just was really interested, asked a lot of questions, was very curious. Lives on South End Road. I'm looking at Lisa because she was in the committee too.
He's fairly new.
Okay,
But
all right.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we appoint Adam Lachlan to the Capital Improvement Plan Committee as requested.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Frank seconds. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. On to treasurer, Lisa.
We have our 2025 audit. Thanks to Claire.
Took forever.
It'd take forever. So, you want one?
Oh, thank you.
Anybody else?
I'll
Hard
cherish it.
copy? It's posted on the internet. You want a hard copy?
I'll take one, yeah.
The letter from Sullivan Power, the letters are in there. Kurt and I talked just before the meeting and not to make them public. I mean, there's no recommendations, there's nothing of concern, but I think the letter says it's intended for you guys.
Okay,
So that's finally complete. And
Thank
I
you.
guess, asking for your permission to engage them for fiscal year 2026.
well,
Do we need a motion for that?
Well, I'm learning that I'm not a purchasing agent, so I can't spend your funds, and this is your audit, so I guess probably a motion would be good.
And
I'll
when,
make-
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
but when you engage them, you'll get a contract and that'll come back around too.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
So,
So I'll make the motion that we engage Sullivan Powers to perform the audit for 26, 27.
25, 26.
25, 26.
Oh, that's right.
Fiscal year
Or- It's been a long time.
Okay, we have a motion by Claire,
I'll second.
Joe seconds. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, motion carries. Okay, Lisa,
Yeah, we have our monthly review of CDs that are maturing, since we're going on a monthly basis. I didn't get the rates today, but they're about 23.28. And I think the Fed was not making any changes, so.
so that is, that's the same as last time. then.
Yep, contingency 1 and 2, we roll regularly on a monthly basis. That was, so we have the reappraisal that will mature on 5/20. And the North Station 1 and 2, that one that will go on 5/13 and the other one on 5/26.
Okay. Um. Well. You wanna, what's the board's pleasure on that?
Well,
Wanna go ahead? I mean, now they're maturing here later on there. We'll have another meeting.
So I think the only one that matures before the next meeting is the
5/15.
contingency
Yeah,
North Station number 2.
well, I just soon. If we're up to me, I just soon give Lisa the authority to go ahead and we'll reinvest all of them,
Mhm.
you know. So we don't have to sit here again.
Make that motion.
Go ahead and make that motion.
Make a motion to roll over all 3 CDs for 1 more month period.
Second.
All right, Joe makes the motion, Frank seconds. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion carried. Okay. All right, Lisa, you're off the hook for now.
Thank you.
Landfill update. So Corinne and I have been working on this. And we have a meeting tomorrow with the state in regards to the custodial care and what we have done. And what we plan on doing. So, we're meeting with, who was it from VHB?
VHB Haley.
Haley. And then we have someone from the state, so we're doing that at 10 o'clock tomorrow and we'll get a better feel for all of it, of what the state is requiring or asking. Go ahead.
Sorry, I did misread the pauses there. I had an email this afternoon that there will actually be 2 representatives from the state. Stephen Young, who has been, person I've been corresponding with to date since the last turnover, is also going to be there, as well as this new person we're working with named Michelle. I think this project, because we started in 2021 and there's been so many staff turnover between the town and the state and VHB, which is our surveyor slash kind of engineer. It's who coordinates these type of governance issues with landfills. There's been turnover on all 3 parties, like more than once, and I think everyone's wanting to kind of get on the same page. We're hoping that they will let us continue or just finalize the 2021 custodial care application. There is the potential that they may want us to start over, which is what we were really trying to avoid. But we're really pushing to get this boundary line thing done before May. Um, The update on that, did you want me to do that, Carl?
Yep, go ahead.
Is that we were only able to get one property owner to agree to the boundary line agreement. So we're working with our lawyer right now to try and figure out how, we've decided we definitely still want to proceed. We need to get this custodial care application thing done. It's been too long. And so what we're working on deciding now with our lawyer is how to submit all the documentation to reflect that there is a gray area regarding a portion of the southern boundary line.
With that one particular property.
So I don't think it's unfortunate, like, this is a good opportunity to just clear everything up, and we were offering her to just have the land, and that is unclear. We weren't disputing that with her. And she was never really clear what her concerns were. And Carl and I have documented all of our attempts to contact her. But if we go ahead and file our documentation, it basically makes her title unclear. She doesn't really know what portion she owns in that area, because apparently the discrepancy between the town records and her title records is that large. So it may come back around in the future.
And we'll give an update there once we get feedback from the state tomorrow. Okay, anything else on that one there, Corinne? Okay, IT update, server decommission, Zoom room setup.
Oh, I just wanted to share some good news that I think we started working towards the goal of decommissioning our server, 3 or 4 years ago? Like, we started transferring softwares to the cloud, and we still have to get rid of the actual physical server, but we're not using it at all. I'm just about ready to cross that project off the list, and I'm very happy about that. And Lisa has got this little guy set up, which doesn't look like a big deal, but it really was. An easy button is not so easy
It's not so
on the back end. So just a big shout out to Lisa for persistence, because I was getting frustrated watching her and telling her to just leave the laptop there, but she came through.
I'm really glad that I was persistent on finding something very easy there and asking Lisa to get me an easy button. So, but thank you.
Oh, and then VC3. So we have received a change order request from our IT company, VC3, to change one of our contract provisions. We currently pay something about $22 a month for each of our users, everybody who has an email account, to be enrolled in a suite of services to increase cybersecurity. There's multiple parts to that. One of them is training through a company called KnowB4. And this is training that we want. We definitely want it to continue. What VC3 has done is an internal audit and realized they weren't charging enough for what KnowB4 is actually charging them. And so they've sent us a change order and have asked us nicely to approve it. I guess is the best and most concise way to put that.
We're about 1.5 years into a 3-year contract with them. I mean, we're looking at, what do we say, $13?
93 cents more a user. So it's $13 a month.
In total.
Yes,
A month,
a month.
per month.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I would hate to lose this over the $13 a month. That's just my opinion, but I know the office and others there utilize this quite a bit, and it's too bad that they come into us 1.5 years later and let us know there that they weren't charging us enough. So,
I can see Frank thinking really hard.
I don't know if they were looking for retroactive payment or just
Nope.
starting it.
Yep.
And again, just to be clear, that it's not per user.
It is, so it'd be
It is.
93 cents per user.
93
Yeah,
cents,
that's
yeah,
just like, so you come up with the $13.
yeah.
So this is one of, I mean, it's a contract, but they definitely let us change the users. We do a review every year and those go up and down. So I think there's a bit of flexibility on both sides. I don't,
Well, what's the board's pleasure?
I think it makes sense.
I agree.
You want a motion?
yes, I mean, the reason I'm bringing this back to you, I mean, I'm a purchasing agent. Normally something this small was in the budget, I'd approve, but because the original, it's a change to a contract and you guys approved the original contract, that's why I'm bringing it back. So,
I'll make a motion to approve the change order for with VC3 to include the additional cybersecurity training components.
Okay, Frank makes a motion there. Do I have a second?
Second,
Claire seconds. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Now on the liquor licenses. Joe, you want to get us into that?
Yes, at this time, I would like to recess the select board meeting at 5:38 and enter into the liquor control board also at 5:38.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. We are now in liquor license. What we have in front of us here is a class 3
Restaurant bar license.
for the Tiki Bar. That's over on Pilots.
so you guys had requested that type of a presentation when we were getting multiple.
Mhm.
I do have the original if anybody wants to see it, or the full
Does anyone want to see that
application
one?
request.
No,
No, okay.
okay, so I'll entertain a motion there.
I'll make a motion to approve third class restaurant and bar license to Heroes Island Tiki Bar, 2304 or 2403 Pilots Point Road.
Do I have a second?
Second,
Claire seconds. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. At this point in time there, I'd like to close the liquor license.
Close the liquor control board at 5:39 and re-enter into this normal select board meeting.
Do I have a second?
second. Go.
All right, let's give it to Frank.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you for clarifying.
all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? All right, motion carries. We are now back to resuming our select board meeting at 5:39 PM. Okay, and then correspondence. So I'm sure we've all gotten, everybody's received this in the mail here. The Vermont Electric Co-op there is doing a meter upgrade. And so they'll be going around and changing out meters so that I guess that they can just see exactly what we're all doing. I don't know whether or not here, how that's going to affect you all there when they change the meter out here. Being that you'll be without a power for a little bit. So. But I think the generator will kick in, so we should be fine. Okay. We do have this request to review and reconsider the sheriff patrol contract. This, I have read 29 emails. There's no name on this. It's just signed by a Grand Isle resident. And but he is not, or she has not signed their name to it. It is of my opinion there that we dismiss this on, we don't take this up unless we see a name signed on these. You know, I don't feel that we should give it any consideration. But that's my opinion, so I'd be interested to hear from you all.
So all of the emails that you've received are from this one person?
Correct.
Oh.
I have a brand new folder in my inbox just for these.
And this goes out to the state of Vermont, Secretary of State, goes to the governor, it goes to
Media outlets.
media outlets. It goes to all the select boards in Grand Isle County. So anyway, it's amazing what the internet can do. So, but I'd like to hear your all opinion there as far as if you want to, you know, go down this road here and to exchange information or what?
My opinion is we hold off on it for now and wait to see what shakes out. The town also contracts with the sheriff's department and we also do it via the court system. So I think we're gonna, and you said, everybody's been contacted. That's not what this email has. So I think we're gonna hear back. There's gonna be more. Is it just,
If I could interject, May happens to be the time when we typically get a contract for review, and it's actually ready to be on the next select board agenda.
well,
So that changes
mm,
your desire to speed up
mhm.
or request further action information. I mean, the contract doesn't end until June 30th, but typically there's I'm not suggesting that you do what you've typically done, just sharing common, it's not like we have the opportunities for an RFP or other options. So it's usually a very thorough review of the contract. Joe has put a lot of effort into that and has met a lot with Ray, and sometimes Ray will come and answer questions. But it's usually not a question of whether or not we sign it.
And I can go down and sit down with them again. I mean, we don't have to do nothing, but I don't think it's gonna give this person the satisfaction that they're looking for.
I don't believe it will.
No.
I just don't like the idea there that's anonymous.
Right.
So,
Joe, do we have any statistics on number of calls and things like that? I know we get a certain amount of time per week from
from the sheriff's department, that's correct.
but I don't know if we had any statistics that go. on
Ray
how
put
much
that
service we get.
in the town report. I think there's some stats in that,
Yep.
in the annual report.
And we get it each month with the invoice.
Yep. So he breaks it down every month.
We're not a big actor town, like we do about 11% of their calls. So we don't have probably as much vested as some of the other towns.
The big ones are Grand Isle and Albert, and South Hero falls into number 3.
Mhm.
We're number 4. Isle of Mott is number 5. In Grand Isle and Albert, they're 30% of the calls to each town. So.
It's a lot of fun.
Mhm. Okay. Moving on. Front Porch Forum, yep, there are a couple of very nice letters here. Showing how wonderful Caroline is as librarian and her staff. And boat safety. This is on Towns Reef. I don't know if you're all aware of where Towns Reef is there, but it's off the west side of North Hero there, up towards the marina or off of Cedar Vale. In my opinion, this is a Coast Guard issue.
Exactly.
And so, this person here would need to contact the Coast Guard and see what their feelings are on this.
Would you like me to reply to him?
Hmm?
Would you like me to reply to him?
Yeah. You can put my name on it if you'd like.
Okay.
Thank you, Corinne. And then we have Island Arts Appropriation, of course, appreciation. And that is about it. So, at this point in time,
I'll make a motion to advance.
Second.
Joe makes the motion, Frank seconds,
We are adjourned.
and all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, those opposed. Motion carries, 5:47 PM.
Is that a record? I was gonna say.
No, it's still not as short as.
3 minutes. 3
Oh,
minutes is the
I
time.
measured the record is 24 minutes.
Okay.